Hello, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a multi-purpose item. If you've watched any of my videos recently, you know that I love multi-purpose items, and I always have. I just have recently started making videos about them. But today, what I'm going to show you is how to make this particular multi-purpose item from a big blanket scarf. Like a big rectangular scarf. So maybe you have a big rectangular scarf in your house and you haven't been using it. I'm going to show you how to make your scarf into this multi-purpose item. And you don't really need to know, you don't need to have massive sewing skills. You just need to be able to sew 3 short, straight seams. Everybody can sew in a straight line, so I think you will be able to make this yourself. All right, so first of all, let's see all the different uses. And again, this is not all the uses actually. You can probably think of more, but these are just ones that I thought of over the years that I've been using this. This black and white one I've used for several years, but these are some uses. Okay, so first of all, you could wear it like a headscarf. You can wear it as an eye mask. You can also use it as kind of a babushka hood, like if you need to protect your hair, you're riding somewhere that your hair is blowing in the wind, or for sun cover, or if you're going to a particular conservative church where you need a head cover, you can wear it like this. You can also open it out if you need more sun coverage, and open it out where it covers not only your head, but also your shoulders. You can also use it as a pillowcase if you go to an Airbnb or a hostel and the pillowcase seems a little dubious. You can use it. This is what I typically use it for, is flying on an airplane. I will wear it as a scarf. And the nice thing about this item is it's also a bag. So there is one large pocket in the middle, and then there are 2 side hidden pockets. And what I will do is put my passport into this bib section of the bag, and then I will double it up and wear it like a scarf. So that way my passport is easy access, but and it's also up high on me. You know, like a pickpocket would be able to get into your coat pocket, but this is right here up in front of you at your neck. So it's a little harder for pickpockets to get in there. Anyway, you can wear it like a scarf like this. You can also pull the tassels to the side like a scarf like that. You can tie it in a knot. You can throw it over your shoulder, just like the song, "Do Your Ears Hang Low?" You can also tuck one corner up and kind of wear it like a bandana style, like if you have a triangular scarf. So you can kind of mimic that look. You could also wear it in lieu of clothing in case you didn't bring enough clothing on your trip. So this is one little style to make sort of a mini one shoulder top. But if that's not enough coverage for you, you can open it out a little bit and wear it like a one shoulder top like this. Or you can tie the tassel part in the back and make a bandeau top. You can also wear it like a shoulder cover for sun coverage, or as I said, if you're going to a temple or a church, you need to cover your shoulders. You can also wear it like this on the airplane if you're cold, as a shawl. You could also wear it as a bathing suit cover-up like a sarong, a little skirt. Here's another scarf option. This is a really fast option. I'm going to show you how to do all of these, but anyways, you can turn the tassels to the back, or you can wear it like an infinity scarf like this. So those are the scarf options and the top options. And again, these are not exhaustive. Maybe you can think of other ways. But now let's get into how to wear it like a bag. So this I have thrown over one shoulder, and it's a little wide. You can kind of wear it like a sash bag, but you probably wouldn't wear it like that because it looks a little strange. So we're going to see how to wear it a little more naturally. But before that, I do want to show you that even though it looks kind of small, it can hold quite a lot. That is a gallon of vinegar. It can also hold a gallon of milk, but I just didn't have a gallon of milk to show you. I'll show you that that is indeed a gallon later. now I have a jacket and a couple of books in it, but you can see that I've twisted up the strap part so it looks a lot more like an actual bag when you twist the strap like that. You can also, if it doesn't fit quite around your body, you can wear it like a shoulder bag, like that. So it's kind of nice. So, you know, I've shown you before that vest that I got recently that you can fill all the pockets with your necessities on the airplane, and then you don't have to pack them. And when you get to your destination, the vest can turn into a bag. Well, you can do this exact same option. You can wear it like a scarf on the airplane to get yourself on the airplane. Then when you get to the airplane, you can hang it over the tray table and use it as a pocket to stow all of your in-flight items. And when you get to your destination, you can just use it as a bag. So once again, this is an item you don't have to pack. You can wear it into the airport and then use it for all these different uses. So let's get into how to make it. So you can use any size scarf depending on your body size and the uses that you want to use it for. So keep all of those things in mind. If you're a larger person, you're going to need a larger scarf. And if you can't find a scarf that's large enough, just go to the fabric store and buy however big of a piece of fabric that you're going to need for your body. Okay? So don't think, oh no, just because I'm over a size, you know, whatever, that I can't do this. You can do it too. Just make sure that you measure your body and then go looking for the size of fabric that you need. But I will say that this scarf is about 28 inches on the short ends, and it is 57 inches long, not counting the tassels. So that will fit a body of up to maybe a size 10. So if you are larger than that, just kind of think about it that you might need something larger. All right, so now let's get into how to make the bag. You want to fold it one time long ways. So again, this is completely folded out. You're going to fold it over long ways like this. And then keeping all the sides and corners together, you're going to fold it over like this. All right, so you're only going to fold it 2 times. From the outside, you fold it one time this way, one time this way. Don't fold it this way first and then fold it that way. Fold it exactly the way I'm telling you. Fold it long ways first and then fold it over like this. All right, now from this position, what you're going to do is measure 3 places of your body. You're going to measure around your hips. You're going to measure around the outside of your arms. You're going to measure your shoulders, but on the outside of your arms. So you might need to get a friend to help you to measure the outside of your arms. And then you're also going to measure from the side of your neck on the shoulder, on your shoulder, at the top of your shoulder, on the side of your neck, and then go down diagonally across your body to where you like to have a crossbody bag hang. So it might help you to just get one of your crossbody bags that you like and measure the strap drop all the way around from that bag. Now, those are 3 different measurements. Your hips, outside your shoulders, outside your arms. Around your shoulders, outside your arms. Sorry, let me say that again. The first one is measuring around your hips. The second one is measuring outside your arms, around your shoulders. And then the third one is a diagonal measurement starting from the side of your neck all the way down across your body. Whichever one of those measurements is the largest, that is the blue line that you see in this picture. Okay? So let's say that your hips are the largest measurement for some reason. Maybe your hips are, I don't know, let's just say 40 inches. Okay, you're going to take that largest measurement, 40 inches, and divide it by 2, and that's going to be 20 inches. And that's what this blue line is going to be. Okay, so you're going to measure from the side of the scarf all the way to the end of the blue line, and then that is where this green line takes over. The green lines are where you stitch. So you're going to start at the end of your largest measurement on your body. That's where you start the green line, and you're going to sew as close to the side seam as possible on that side. And then whatever measurement that green line is there, you're going to copy that same measurement of the green line on the other side. So that's all you're doing, is you're just sewing 2 lines. But you're using your body to determine where to start those green lines. Okay, so you've sewn 2 seams. Very short seams, very easy to sew. You can do it on a machine or you can hand sew it. Just make sure that you gather up all the fabric and you keep it all straight. All right, now, the second step is to open it out. So you see, these are the 2 sewn seams are now in the middle. So again, these green lines, after you've sewn them, you're going to open it out and match them. So the green lines are matching, and then you're just going to sew this purple line along the bottom. Okay? And this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. So once again, so 2 green lines right there. I mean, it doesn't have to be green. I'm just pointing out where the seams are. So those 2 green lines, and then open it out and make those 2 green lines match each other. And then when they match each other, sew all along the bottom, right above the tassels. And if you have tassels on your scarf, make sure that you're sewing on the tassel end. So don't turn the tassels inside out and try to sew it down. It's going to be a mess. So on the tassel side. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. And if not, I have them for sale from time to time. If that didn't make any sense to you, you can buy one. All right, now, this is what I'm calling the default position. So once you have your 3 seams sewn, you're going to just fold it in half long ways like this. And this is the default position. This is where we're starting most of our configurations. But you'll notice that I have 2 different scarves here. One of them is showing no tassels, and one of them is showing tassels. So the first order of business is for you to determine what look you like. Do you like no tassels or do you like tassels? So I'm going to show you, if you don't like tassels, how you can get rid of them. All right, so we're starting in the default position, and we're going to take the tasseled scarf and open it out like this. And I want you to see first that we have 1 big pocket in the middle, like that, where my hands are. But secretly, if you grab into the side seam, you have 2 little side pockets. That's where you can stow things like your passport or your phone or a wallet. So that's kind of nice too. All right, so this is how you get rid of the tassels, is you just reach into that big pocket and flip it inside out. And there you get rid of the tassels. All right, now let's talk about how to make some of the head gear, things that you put on your head. So first of all, we're going to start by we're going to start in the default position, right? And then what we're going to do is fold the default position in half long ways. So you can see I'm folding it down on one side, folding it over and making it narrower, and then flipping it around and folding it down narrower on that side as well. All right, now grabbing it like that, I'm going to either put it around my eyes as an eye mask, and you can tie it or secure it however you like. And if you want it as a headscarf, you can tie it around your head like that and then throw it over your shoulder. It looks kind of stylish that way. Now, if you need a hood, all you have to do is go back to the default position and then reach into the seam, and you're going to unfold it 1 time. So unfolding it 1 time like this, open it out like that, and then put it over your head, and it's going to create a small little babushka sort of hood. And if you wear this like this on the plane, like let's say your head is cold on the plane, so you can use it as a hood on the plane, you can keep your passport and all of your belongings there and they're very secure. Nobody's going to be able to reach them because it's right there on your person. You can put it over your eyes if you want to sleep on the plane. But if you're at your destination and you don't need your passport, you can also just tie it at the bottom and use it as a head covering like that. Now, if you need more sun coverage than that, all you have to do is reach into the seam and unfold it for the last time. And it creates a really big hood that can also cover your shoulders. Remember, you need to measure yourself to make sure that the opening is big enough. But if you do the measurements like I told you, it should be good. It should cover you. All right, now let's talk about how to make some of the scarves. All right, so starting in the default position, you're going to open it out one time and put it over your neck. And remember, this is how I wear it in the airport. You don't have to double it up. Sometimes I just throw it over my head like this, and I will put my passport in it, and then I don't have to think about my passport because it's right there. But once you go through security and everything, you don't really need your passport until you get on the plane, so I'll double it up. You can also fold one side up like that and wear it like a bandana. You can also turn it to the side and throw it over your shoulder like that if that's something that you like. I've never really seen anybody wear it like that. You could also throw the thing in the back and wear it like a cape. And if that's obnoxious, you can just gather it up and wear it like a scarf like that, or undo this part and wear it like an infinity scarf. So that's how you do the majority of the scarves. I'll show you another one later. All right, now let's talk about some of the clothing options you have. As a top, throw the tassel side over your shoulder, and then all you have to do is make sure it covers your bosoms and pin it to the side, and you make kind of a one shoulder mini top like that. If that's not enough coverage, then you can unpin it and unfold it one time and unfold it out and put that over one shoulder, and it gives you a little bit more coverage this way. And again, pin the side of it. You know, you can wear this. This is nice for the summer, but also if you threw a cardigan over this, it would just look like a regular top. Maybe, you know, just kind of, if you didn't pack enough shirts, you know, you could use it that way. And then also, if you turn the tassels to the back and tie them or pin them, however you like to secure it in the back, you can make a sleeveless bandeau top that looks like this. So that's another option for you. So you got a lot of different options. You can probably think of some other way to wear it as a top. Now, while it's in this position around my waist, this is one that I just kind of thought of last minute. I didn't take a picture of it earlier. But if you just pull it up like this and secure the tassels behind your neck, or if you, some people I've seen do this with like some of those magic dress, sari dresses. But if you attach those tassel parts to a necklace, you can wear it sort of like a top like this. So that's another option. All right, now let's talk about how to make a sarong skirt. You're going to unfold it one time from that default position, turn it to the side, and then just gather up the fabric to the side. And if that's not enough coverage, you can unfold it a second time. And, you know, this is a little awkward. I'm working with this thing. But once you have it on your own body, it's going to be a lot easier to manage. But just tie up the one side, and that will make a sarong bathing suit cover. All right, another option that you have is the shawl. So let's see how to make that. What you're going to do is find the thinnest part of the seams and open it completely out and put it over your head, and then work it to where it covers your shoulders. You can wear it like this on the plane, sort of as a blanket shawl. And like I keep showing you. If you're wearing it on the plane, it's a really nice place to keep valuables in that front pocket. You can put your passport, you can also put your phone, you can also put your headphones, whatever you want to keep nearby in that pocket there in the front. So that's an option for the plane. But when you get to your destination, if you want to wear it as a temple cover, you just take that front part and twist it up, and then it looks a little more put together. All right, now let's talk about the easiest scarf to make. Like, you just grab it, you don't have time to do one of the configurations, just throw it around your neck and it makes a loop scarf like this. So you can wear it in the front, to the side, or to the other side, and it just looks like a regular scarf. You can have it in your passport in the pocket when you do this as well. All right, now let's talk about some bag options. So coming from the default position, we just throw it over one shoulder and wear it crossbody. It looks like a sash. And this, again, is where you need to measure this measurement that I just drew a line around. If you notice, if you wear it like open like this, you have a lot of surface area coverage. So if you're carrying something heavy, this might be a good way to carry it. But some people don't like that. They like a narrower strap. So you just fold it in like that, or just twist it, and then it looks a little more like a bag. So let's open it out. Let's see what all we can fit in here. We can fit a gallon. See, I told you, you can fit a gallon. And then this is my husband's rain jacket. I can also fit into this bag. So I know it looks small, but it can actually hold quite a lot. And depending on the size of fabric that you choose, you could make a bag even bigger than this. So the options are up to you. All right, so those are just some of the ideas. I didn't show you the pillowcase and I didn't show you the tie scarf because those are really easy to figure out. And I'm sure you can think of other options. Like I said, these are not the only things you can do with it. But I think it's a really nice multi-use item. I use mine all the time. And again, you don't have to use a scarf. You can use a piece of fabric. So maybe you have some fabric that you don't know what to do with and you've been wanting an activity and maybe you're not a big seamstress sewer. It's really easy. Like, you can be an expert sewer or a first-time sewer and you could make this thing yourself. Anyways, I hope that gave you some ideas, and I hope you have a great day and happy travels.